Hello, welcome to this episode in Money and Politics. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about bundling and smurfing to give you an idea of what the difference between these two campaign finance techniques are. One is legal bundling, one is illegal smurfing, as it is commonly practiced. I'm Eric Masters, Professor of Business Emeritus, commentator. You can find me at my YouTube channel. Today is July 16, 2025. Bundling, according to this one definition from Ballotpedia, refers to the legal practice of combining several small individual campaign contributions into one large contribution. Smurfing, on the other hand, is a form of money laundering that involves breaking up large-scale campaign donations into smaller amounts to disguise the real donor and allow bypassing the contribution limits. Often, identity theft is involved in using the names of others to mask contributions made in very small amounts, which aggravate to a substantial total. The Federal Election Commission has certain requirements that lobbyists and registrants and political action committees, etc., disclose bundling if it reaches a certain threshold level, which in 2025 is $23,300. Open Secrets is a little more direct in its condemnation of bundling, which it says is a way to really enhance the power of certain groups which have access to wealthy friends that can get them together to aggregate their contributions on an individual level into a much larger total bundle, which can then be presented as a package to the candidate. Open Secrets provides some data on the bundlers that were used according to Election Commission reports of campaign donations in 2008. It revealed that there were approximately 184 bundlers in the field or industry of lawyers and law firms that bundled campaign contributions that totaled a minimum of over $43 million in that year. Two examples of bundling, this is how it can take place. One is a lobbyist, let's say a lobbyist associated with a law firm, gets some of the partners and associates of the law firm to make donations to a campaign for somebody running for Congress or the U.S. Senate, and then they bundle those individual contributions which are made out to the campaign into one package to send to the candidate's campaign. Fundraising is another model, and this a professional fundraiser may be contracted by an organization, a political organization, nonprofit organization that engages in political activity to solicit donations for a candidate's campaign, in which they link them to how to make a donation to the campaign from pre-existing databases that they have. Smurfing, on the other hand, is when an organization disaggregates large amounts of money that have been accumulated into small contributions in order to make them in a way that goes under the radar of the campaign finance disclosure requirements. And sometimes this can involve identity theft. There was a case brought to the attention of the Congress and news reports made in Wisconsin, in which somebody alleged that he believed his name was appropriated in order to use on a false basis as a contributor to a campaign. There was an accusation made by the Virginia Attorney General in a letter that Act Blue, a Democratic fundraising organization, it was engaging in what amounted to smurfing by having various practices which encouraged potential illegal activities. These are charges. They haven't been established in court yet. And here is a letter from the Attorney General of Virginia to Act Blue, in which he laid out some of those accusations. Congress also conducted its own investigation of Act Blue and released a report, and I believe referred those to the Department of Justice. Act Blue has issued a response to the congressional report denying the accusations made. So this is a matter still pending for judicial review. Here's a little bit about myself. Both bundling and Smurfing can be problematic in the sense that they can give certain groups who are able to aggregate contributions to a campaign greater influence than they might otherwise have simply by their ability to aggregate. And the question becomes whether the contributions made through these bundles or aggregations are actually done on behalf of the candidate, him or herself, or on behalf of the organization that sponsors them. This is something that merits further inquiry. There are conflicting opinions about it. I hope you'll stay tuned for more episodes on money in politics.